Things are pretty good at the moment, Andy. I mean, from afar, it looks to me like you're enjoying your football, certainly as much as ever probably at Manchester United. Would that be true?
Yeah, I'd say that. Things are going really well for me at the moment. I can't complain about that. But I think the most important thing for me was to enjoy my football. I did that last season. I've just carried it on this season. I'm fortunate I've been able to get the goals as well with it.
You seem to be playing with more of a smile on your face. You've never been one to look too upset by things, but you really are smiling a lot. Why is that? Perhaps Dwight Yorke influence? He
could have a big influence on that, But a lot of people look into that and say, well, he's smiling a lot now, But, I think as well, when you play football, it's a tough business. You want to be smiling after the game, not during the game, But, when you score a goal, everyone's smiling, So
it tends to make life a bit easier and more enjoyable, doesn't it, when they're hitting the back of the net. Let me take you back to early in your career. You started with Arsenal. Things didn't quite work out there. Did you think at that stage, at any stage where they don't really want me here, in the long term, I'm not going to make it to the top?
I was always confident I'd make it, make it to the top, But when I finally left Arsenal, it was a big decision for me to go. I stepped down a division, went to Bristol City, and I knew it was a big decision, but I always said, I wanted to use that as a stepping stone. And I did that and moved on to Newcastle, and then just all went well for me from there.
Goals came very easily to you at Newcastle. Why do you think that was at that stage? Was it a team that created so much?
I could say that, yeah. We created a lot of chances, but the team was built around me. They funneled all the chances for me, like me and Peter at the time. And he used to create a lot for me and the players in midfield and wherever it was.
You went to Manchester United. I mean, you still continued to score goals. Your ratio wasn't quite as high as it was at Newcastle. Was that perhaps because the team was playing differently to Newcastle? Yeah. They weren't centring on you?
Yeah, I'd say that, It come as a big shock to me when I come, and the team wasn't functioning around me anymore, It come as a big shock, and I had to learn. And I learned quickly, I took a lot of flack in that time, but I was learning all the time, which at the end of the day was a good thing.
Some people say it took you time to settle. Did you feel that yourself?
Yeah. At the time, the price tag was $7 million.
And that did weigh on your shoulders.
Yeah, it did weigh on my shoulders, yeah. Even if I didn't say it, it's a lot of money. And it took me a lot of time to settle down. I've come here for so much money. I was by myself and that. It took me a lot of time.
Do you think it affected your football, your own performance? The fact this way, the pressure got to you a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm my biggest critic. I let a lot of things get to me which I shouldn't have done. But I've learned from that. I've become a stronger person because of that.
I look at you now, and in particular, and I see a man that looks really confident in his own ability and his own game, and you're finishing. You look like you're a bit of finesse in your finishing.
Yeah, because I'd say that. I used to hit the ball really hard. Because you say to yourself, oh, I want to hit the target, and you hit the ball too hard sometimes, and you hit it clean, and the keeper makes a good save out of it. But nowadays, if I get a chance, in so many ways, and I'm thinking about, well, can I put it there or can I put it there? And that's the good thing about it now. I'm starting to think, well, there's certain things I can do and certain things I can't do.
Looking from a distance, you didn't seem to have that relationship with Eric Cantona. There didn't seem to be a great deal of love there, like you'd noticed with your relationship now with Yorke. Is that true?
I wouldn't say it's true. I think Eric might have found it hard with me, because I'd come at the time and I missed quite a few chances. I ain't going to deny that fact. I missed quite a few chances. He used to get frustrated. He used to get frustrated just like everybody else. But at the time, me putting myself under so much pressure as well, it didn't help. And a lot of people looked at him and say, well, it didn't work because, Eric didn't think I was good enough or whatever it may be. But, I persevered, and I've ended up with a couple of championship medals.
Your goal-scoring ratio has improved this season. I mean, it's never been bad. I think it was a goal in 2.3 league games with Manchester United. But this season, it's something like you're scoring a goal in every 1.6 game.
That means nothing to me.
Doesn't it? It means you're scoring a lot more than you were, basically. Andy, is that down at all, do you think, to your partnership with Dwight Yorke?
Oh, yeah, you could say that. Me and Dwight got a good partnership going there. We've got a good understanding. We're really good friends. Really good friends. I must emphasise that as well. We talk a lot. We talk a lot about silly things. We talk a lot about football and that. But going on the pitch as well, we're always having a laugh. You know, which is a good thing. You know, we have a laugh on the pitch, we score goals, and like he'll come up to me and say, "Oh, how'd you score that?" or stuff like that. You know, it's just a lot of banter we have between each other.
You seem to be, I mean, having a laugh, but you're also scaring a few defenders as well. I mean, some of your interplay has been terrific to see. It's funny, isn't it, when you strike up a relationship with somebody on and off the field? I mean, it's a magic thing, and it happens so rarely, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It's true. You know, I was speaking to Dwight the other day, to be honest. You know, the respect we're getting from like centre halves at the moment. You know, like the dropping really deep, and so we can play in front of them. Like, you know, we're getting a few 1-0s at the moment because people are dropping really deep against us. You know, but it's good for us. It's a good contest. You know, it's a battle of wits. You know, and we're really enjoying it.
How much has not being involved with the England setup, or not too often being involved with the England setup, how much did that get you down? We saw the thing in the newspapers with Glenn Hoddle.
Everyone wants to play for his country. You know, I'm no different than anybody else, you know, and you know, when I wasn't in the squad, obviously you're disappointed, but I got to a stage where when I wasn't getting in the squad, you know, I just got to get on with it. It
hurt you though, didn't it, when Glenn Hoddle said those things about you missing too many chances to be in international football?
I think anyone would be, you know, no disrespect and that, but, you know, me personally, I don't think he should have said that, you know, because he's never said anything about anybody else, you know, but if he wants to say that about me, that is up to him. And I've always said that, you know, and I always stick by that.
How do you feel about Kevin Keegan's appointment? Has that excited you at all? I mean, you know him as well as anybody.
It's excited me, you know, because I know what he's capable of, you know, so it's really excited me, yeah.
And he's also made it very public that he thinks a great deal of you.
It's nice.
It all helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It does.
Which is the trophy that would be most valued at Old Trafford? It has to be the Champions League, would it?
Yeah, you would say the Champions League, you know what I mean? But it's got to be the Premiership, you know, because it gives us another opportunity next season to play in the Champions League if it doesn't work for us this season.
Big game next week against Inter.
Yeah.
Can you get through? Are you team confident? Would you make yourselves favourites?
I say we're very confident, you know. We're on a great run at the moment. You know, we're playing some good football, you know. So I don't think we're going into the game on Wednesday feeling like Inter got Ronaldo, Baggio, whoever, you know. I think we're going in there to say, yeah, well, we can beat them, we can get to the final this year.
Candy, wish you well.
Thank you.